Hey everybody, welcome back to Living in Lexington, the YouTube channel where we talk about everything it means to live in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm Ben Murphy. I'm the realtor with the Deuce Kirk team at Keller Williams Commonwealth. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today, we are actually going to continue our Best Neighborhood series and introduce you to another town. And we've done a video about them before. We've actually got a few out right now. We've done a Best Park video, done a pros and cons video, and done another subdivision video already. And this is Winchester, Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to go just east of Lexington. We're going to go to this town. I'm going to introduce you to a whole new subdivision called Royal Oaks Estate. Hey everybody, so we are currently on nextdoor.com. If you've never heard of nextdoor.com, you definitely need to check them out. They are kind of like your family-friendly neighborhood website, and they have many neighborhoods on their platform, not just Kentucky, but all over the country. So even if you're just seeing this and checking it out, you should definitely see if they've got one for you. It's kind of like a Facebook page, an official Facebook page for your neighborhood. And so it's pretty cool, especially if your area doesn't necessarily have a Facebook group page. We live in Winchester, which is where Royal Oaks is located. So it is kind of cool having multiple platforms where people are talking and expanding. So you can kind of get some maybe updates on emergencies, or if there's a lost dog, lost cat. I've seen this Facebook board, kind of group page just blow up, and people are pretty quick to help each other out. So just kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at. This is Royal Oaks. Now there's two different kind of Royal Oaks neighborhoods. You've got this large one, which is believe it's called the Village, and then we're going to look at Royal Oaks Estate. So just to kind of give you an idea of the area. Now let's switch over to Google. I basically just typed in, Royal Oak Drive, and then we are going to show you just kind of the geography of Winchester. Winchester is not a very large area. It's not a large town, which is perfectly fine, especially if you're trying to get away from, the 300,000 plus people that live in Lexington. Winchester is definitely one of those places that is a viable opportunity for you. It's got its own hospital in the area. It's got its own movie theater. It's got a really cool park. I've got a video already out about that. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. And there's a lot more stuff that we're going to talk about in Winchester just because I live here, and it's going to make that a little bit easier to do necessarily all the driving and everything like that. But it's really cool, and to kind of show you relative of where it is compared to Lexington. There's Lexington. Takes you 30 minutes to get there. 64, you just drive all the way in, or you can take Winchester Road, which is another easy kind of bypass. If you're trying to get the north side of Lexington, you definitely want to take the highway. If you want to try to hit towards the southern side, Winchester Road will get you all the way to Manowar. Manowar will get you all the way to the south side. So this is a town that I highly recommend those who are trying to work in Lexington but not necessarily live in Lexington, just because of the ease of the drive. My wife, she works in University of Kentucky, drives to work every day, and she says it's a very easy drive. I drive into Lexington every other day, if not every day, and I always felt like it was an easy drive for myself. So just wanted to show you at that point. So we're going to zoom in and just kind of show you where all this stuff is. Now, I've said in previous videos before, if your town's got a Planet Fitness, you're not necessarily in a small town. And Winchester does have its own Planet Fitness, which I thought was really cool. And you've got this one road right here that is a very fun road. It's bypass road, and it's got tons and tons of restaurants, believe it or not. It's got multiple sports bars. The Woody Sports Bar and Grill, I hear great things, and Planet Fitness is literally right there. It's got its own Rural King, Lowe's, Kroger, Walmart. I mean, it's got all the essentials that you need, that you don't have to just drive into Lexington if you need to pick something up at Walmart, you need to pick up something at the store or at Lowe's. Like, you don't have to drive all the way to Lexington, which I think was kind of a ceiling factor for us when we were making our decision of what towns we really want to locate about settling down in. And the more and more I research into it, the more I fall in love with the area. And my wife is the same way. The more we're looking into it, the more we like it. And so tons of homes throughout all these different areas. I just kind of wanted to show you geographically where everything is. The high school is just down this main road, Boonesboro, if I can remember where it is. There it is, George Ryder Clark. It's a really, really cool high school. I'll definitely have to do a video about just the campus and the athletic, facilities itself, because I was impressed driving by. Their football field is beautiful. It's got nice turf on it. I know they're the Cardinals, but they're not the Louisville Cardinals, so we'll be fans of the local high school. That's perfectly fine with us. Uh, I know it's hard to wear red and black if you're a UK fan, but if it's your high school, your local high school, we'll make it work. So there is I do want to point out something that's kind of cool. There is this place called Abbott Brewery. It's a local beer brewery in town, and every Tuesday they do drinks. Taco Tuesday, they have a taco truck come out, and my wife and I fell in love with it. So be on the look of that for down the road. I will make a video of that. I'll probably go, because tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. We might have to go tomorrow, and I think the weather's supposed to be somewhat decent out, so it's not going to be freezing. So we might have to go check them out. But there's so much stuff here in Winchester. It's a really, really cool town. I promise you I'll put more and more videos out about the area, but I just wanted to kind of show you that yes, Winchester sounds like a small town, but it's not. I mean, it's got all the essentials that you need, and you're right off the highway. So getting to Lexington is not that big of a deal. And I just wanted to make sure that you all understood that. So if you're considering looking outside of Lexington, you might want to check out Winchester, especially because of the fact if you're trying to get to like the country, you're immediately there. once you get off the highway. I mean, you're in town, but then you drive a little bit north. There's Royal Oak. We'll zoom in, and I mean, it's really, really cool. When you see the tour video, you're gonna really like it. You're gonna enjoy it, and I think you're gonna really be shocked at the homes and the quality and the value of them. So let's jump in the car. Let's get after it. I'll show you what these homes look like. Hey everybody, before we get back to the tour, I need you to do me a quick favor. If you haven't already, please click that like button. It's going to help get these videos out there. I've already talked to multiple people already about moving to Winchester, and I know if you hit that like button, it's going to make that process easier for them when it comes to researching more about Lexington, Kentucky. And if you are trying to find out more about moving to Lexington or Winchester itself, you got to do one more thing. You got to hit that subscribe button. We're going to be posting more and more videos, not just about Lexington, but all the surrounding areas. So that way you can be up to date and informed about all the different areas and know what's going on and whether or not, you might want to settle here, might want to settle there. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are trying to move here or you're thinking about moving here, you got to hit me a comment. You got to leave me an email. You got to shoot me a text so we can make sure we're doing everything we can to make that easy for you. Now, let's get to the tour. everybody, that does it for this video. If you made it all the way through the tour, God bless you. I do appreciate you all watching, though. Really, I do appreciate it. So if you haven't already, do me a quick favor. Got to hit that like button. It's going to, again, help everyone who's researching about this area, thinking about moving or thinking about taking their family and relocating and settling. It just makes that easier for them. So if you are one of those people who are researching, like I said before, you got to hit that subscribe button. Let me an email, leave me a comment, let me know so I can do everything I can to make that move here easier for you, and I can answer the questions that you need. If you live in this area and you think there's something that I'm missing, or if there's something that I need to talk about, you definitely need to leave me a comment. You got to let me know what I need to put out there. I'm talking about doing some Taco Tuesday videos, some different restaurant videos about the different areas. So you definitely want to leave me a comment, because I don't know everything, but I do need your help. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. This has been Murphy. I'm with the Deuce Kirk team at Keller Williams Commonwealth. Y'all have a great day.